Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of January, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's called Chapter 22. It's a yearly guidance, a yearly reading that brings some information and awareness into what kind of energies, circumstances, main themes are to be expected for this next year cycle for you. Down below, you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. So if you'd like to know any other info about the readings, just email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Libra, I'll be channeling intuitively the messages coming through for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards that will be also showing up. Alright, some of you Libras are here tired. There's a sense of tiredness, being exhausted, worn out. Your energy is just at a lower level than usual. I feel like for some of you could be doing a lot of work, like physical work that is taking a strain on your body, or you have a lot going on, a lot. And I feel like the pressure is actually showing up in a way where you might have this break, this need to rest, this need to stop forced on you, so you can recharge your batteries and you can come back at it stronger. You might need to take a leave of absence here from work. You might need to take, vacations earlier than anticipated, or just days off for yourself. That is really important. Even for those of you Libras that don't feel tired, actually you feel the opposite. You feel like ready and you're tired of stagnation. It could just be a little bit of a frustrating time, like you don't find yet the right outlets to exercise your energy the right way, to find those new opportunities just yet. I feel like there's something here about, it's gonna come in due time, but January, in one way or another, even if you don't feel tired, it's more introspective. It's more about contemplating, building a plan, making lists, sending intentions, doing like the behind the scenes work for then what's big to come. Because I feel like many of you Libras are not that clear on where you want to invest your energy next, what's even to prioritize next. I feel like you might start the month with Four of Swords. Here it is, the resting card. Some of you might start, the month maybe pretty sure, and then you change your mind, you change your ideas. If that starts to happen with frequency, I think that those are signs to you that you need really to rest and gather here your thoughts and place them in order, in structure. Because besides rest and a temporary break, this is also about organizing your thoughts, organizing your plans, only speaking also when you have really something to say. So there's something about communication. You might not feel up to talk that much lately, or as we go deeper into January, like you might not want to say that much to people unless you have something relevant to say, and you want the same from others. But I feel like there's something here about maybe you want other people to be more mindful about their words to you, because I feel like you're sensitive to this communication aspect. Like, when we can be just silly and saying things for the sake of saying, but doesn't have much content. For some reason, this is upsetting you more. You're sensitive to this, because I feel like many of you Libras just want to be told the right things, It's like you want to be seen. So you don't want a compliment just for the sake of compliment. You want the right compliment, all right? You don't want, love, an expression of love, or a love declaration to just come, randomly with words that are used for everybody. You want those words that fit you perfectly, that prove to you that the person you're dealing with or the situations you're dealing with really know you. So some of you Libras just want that. You want to feel like people know you, they see you, but also that they come after you. Some of you Libras could be like waiting to see if someone is going to come to you. Like if they're going to notice your disappearance act or your more silent act. I feel like there's deep needs, all right, yes, of rest and contemplation, but you might cover those up or really not understand how deep the need is and actually play this out more in games, especially with relationships. Or, just be so frustrated how things are, materially speaking, also with your life, that while you have to wait, you're just, gonna take that nap, or you're just not going to be in that moment where you don't care about anything besides doing yourself, treat yourself with the things that make you feel good. It's interesting because you have the Seven of Pentacles here also, that speaks about waiting time, patience, things not, coming to full fruition just yet, needing to gather a lot again of that mental strength to endure the timing, or how this time is unfolding for you requires a lot of patience. So you might be also waiting for just, for those of you that are unemployed, it's like you're waiting for the call to go to a job to come, and maybe January is still not it. Or for those of you that are waiting to go into something like a program, a course, class, it might just not, happen in January. You might need to wait a little longer to get into something you want to do. Yeah, silence. So again, I keep getting like it's a very silent period for some of you, where you want silence, you're withdrawing from noise, from loud environments and people. You might have a hard time communicating also right now. You might need to explain yourself a lot. You might leave people on read, on hold a lot. Let's see what else. I feel like pay attention to your dreams. There might be an important dream coming up that gives you like this glimpse of what that big next thing is, especially for those of you that are a little bit lost in the plot. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. There's something to decipher there that is relevant. I also feel like you might be consulting tarot readers, astrologers, psychics to help you out in this journey, to try to find more of a direction to where you're supposed to head, what's, in alignment with your year of 2022. Where is your luck present? How are the stars aligning for you? It's like you might be actually very curious about, for some of you, the metaphysical, for others the spiritual. It's like trying to gather answers through it. I feel like there's help coming in. All right, so Six of Pentacles, there's helping hands. So if you need help and you ask from it, the help that is going to come in is actually positive. But also I feel like you're in a moment where you're taking that step back to reassess your finances and perhaps balance them. You might need to ask for money, or someone might ask you for money. It could be. You could be waiting for a sum of money also to come from a loan or a debt. You're waiting for a debt to be paid here to you. It could be. Yeah, the plans, see? Two of Wands. Trying to understand where to go next. Four of Swords, Two of Wands is exactly the energy that I described earlier. You're a little bit confused. Some of you decide you could be juggling between options, like, should I go alone? Should I join forces with a business partner or a creative partnership to go where I want? Is it best to go solo? Is it best to go together? I also feel like some of you just don't know. Yeah. Nine of Cups. You just don't know. At a level, some of you just don't know where your heart lies anymore. And this is why the manifestations could also be a little bit in a waiting phase. There's something about uncertainty around the heart space. So if you don't know where your heart is, it's very difficult to draw in, to magnetize into your life the things you want. I feel like there's a specific manifestation that is taking a long time, and you're like, again, understanding this with more, like in a very lucid way, that something is taking so long and you're tired. You're tired of something, you know, not happening, so you're just gonna look elsewhere where you can actually ease your mind from the weight. I'm not sure, but I feel here like the Nine of Cups with you is something that is a wish that, you know, was to be fulfilled some time ago. And indeed, there's questions around if this is still applicable to your life right now. Does it make sense now? Do you still want it? Do you still want to receive it? Are you still up for it? Maybe you need to know. Maybe you need to find those answers if you still are up to receive something that took too long to come. I feel like there are some Libras that this is about, now that it's here, you don't know what to do with it. It could also be because, especially for things that took a long time, if, you know, that opportunity, that person comes in, I feel like you're going to be a little bit on the fence. Now what? Because it took a long time. Some of you, it's about something you gave up on, forgot about, and now it's here. Or it's something that it feels weird to accept into your life without some analysis. Some of you also might just be asking for some time. Yeah. Nine of Swords. You might be asking for some time. You might be asking a time to your partner. You might be asking a time to friends. You know, it's from social life. Or to this specific thing. Because you don't have the answer now. And you thought you did. I feel like there's a turning table situation where things are going to get, you know, reversed. So now you're going to be in a decision end. It's your decision. And I actually feel like this for you is anxious, right? It brings anxiety, like having to have that role of deciding. If you're too worried about finances, ease your mind out of it, all right? There's going to be a way out of this drama. If you're too anxious about, you know, the distribution of things, I feel like for some of you, it's how you're going to put money out, especially for those of you that this is about debts. Again, if you're if you're owing money here and you're concerned if you're going to be able to pay, I feel like you will through help. Many of you in January, your money problems will be helped by others, assistance. And I keep getting like, it's okay. So it's like, you might not want to be in this position, but for the time being, it's the best course of action to take you out of that energy. Because I feel like a lot of payback. So either you're going to be paying back any money that it's owed to you, that it's loaned to you, or you're going to be receiving the money back that it's owed to you. It just might take a little bit longer, or it's going to be more in smaller amounts than maybe what you would like it to be. So I hope you have a great month. I hope you have a great year ahead. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.